we gonna take accountability for what we refuse to do before we enter into a relationship? We couldn't even take the time to allow God to heal the things that's in us. We weren't even patient with God, but we want the person we with to be patient with us. We couldn't even wait until God did the work in us first before we decided to connect ourselves to somebody. But we want the relationship to go smoothly. And then when it don't, we want to blame the other person. But did you do the work? Did you do the necessary work it takes before you enter into a relationship with somebody? Did you heal the areas inside of you that need to be healed before you connected yourself to somebody? Or did you just decide to just go on and get in a relationship anyway and just have these high expectations that just everything just gonna work out? I'm gonna just go with the flow and see if it's gonna work out. That's not how it works. You gotta be willing to do the work. You gotta be willing to heal the things you need to heal. And you gotta be able to be open to learn some new things, to learn how to be in a relationship with somebody, because you gotta learn. You gotta learn. You can't be stubborn. You cannot be open to learning. So you can have a successful relationship, because that's the only way it's gonna work. And nobody is gonna be perfect. You're not gonna be perfect. The other person's not gonna be perfect. You're gonna have flaws. But if you got some deep trauma that you need to heal, if you don't know how to communicate, if you got some lust issues, if you get triggered easily by any little thing, then you need to take some time to heal before you get in a relationship. Because don't expect for God to just instantly just fix everything that's wrong just because you decide to get in a relationship with somebody. That ain't how it works. You gotta take the time to heal. You gotta be real with yourself. You gotta hold yourself accountable. In this society, people want to point the finger at the woman, point the finger at the man. But when are you going to do the inner work? When are you going to start looking in the mirror and start telling yourself the things you need to tell yourself? Pour the things you need to pour on yourself. When are you going to do the mirror work? Are you just going to keep going from one relationship to the next, thinking that that person can change you? That person can heal you? They can't. They can't. They don't even have the capacity to heal those deep wounds that's inside of you. Heal before you decide to be in a relationship. Or it's never going to work. Changing partners doesn't change you. You still got the issues that you had from the last relationship you was in. So is it really the people, or is it you? Is it you? Do you need to take the time to heal? Get to know yourself. Do the inner work. Not just make sure everything is good on the outside, but are you willing to do the inner work in order to be able to connect yourself with somebody else? God doesn't have to give you anything if you're not willing to do the work. He ain't got to do nothing for you. And stop thinking that God has to give you his best and you're not willing to be your best self. What are you willing to do differently? What are you willing to change? Are you going to take the time to heal? Or are you just going to keep complaining about, oh, I can't find no good man, I can't find no good woman? Are you going to be real with yourself and really heal? Because some of you need to heal. Some of you need to take some time to be by yourself. Are you willing to do it? It's all up to you. It's all up to you. Sometimes the reason why you're not having a successful relationship, you can't find that person, you got to be real with yourself, it's because you refuse to work on you. And that's the truth. Because that's something I had to realize within myself. I kept attracting pain because I was in a lot of pain. I had so much deep trauma inside of me. And I kept thinking, oh, I'm a good woman. Thinking that was enough. No. I didn't know how to communicate. I wasn't patient. It was a lot of things that was messed up in me. And I had to take the time to heal. I had to be by myself. I had to be with God. Are you willing to take that step so you can possibly one day have a loving relationship with somebody? You got to be willing to take that step though. You got to do it. Stop looking at what everybody else is not doing, and you do the work within you. Do the work within you. Do the work before you tie yourself to anybody. I promise you, you don't want to just tie yourself to people and you ain't did the work. Do the work first.